Now let's learn to make LaTeX. It's quite easy. Type LaTeX editor and then type code. Then you will see this code cogs coming up. Accept that. That's where we want to go. And click this code cogs LaTeX editor. So this is the URL we want. And you can choose the language you want. I will just put the United States. I don't know what the difference is. And let's make this larger. So let's make it, at least I will make it larger for you. Okay, so here we go. So this is where we type the LaTeX command. So in fact, if I copied what I did before, let's go here and get this without the tags. We got to make sure that we get only the code, not the tags, like this here. See, this math was the tag. And I come back here and I paste it here. Then you will see it rendered right here. That's very nice. But how do I know how to type this? It looks complicated. So that's what I'm going to show you here. So let's see what we want to do. Let's do the simplest thing. Fraction, A over B. How do we do this? You go there and choose this and click. There we go. Now we have the template. So this is the numerator. This is the denominator. Eventually, you have to memorize this. Fraction is spelled as \frac. Every LaTeX code starts with a backslash. So you backslash and then think about what it is. So fraction. So if I do A over B, just put A over B. And that's it. Then you will have A over B. And if you need to submit the LaTeX code for your homework, then here, copy this. And then the receiver would understand you meant this here. Okay, let's do another fancy one. Oh, let's do fraction inside the fraction. Suppose, let's do a composite fraction. So I want to have another fraction in place of B here. So I don't have a B. I want to have a fraction. Then do it again. Entire thing will go in there. So let's have a B over C. I could type it. Or I could just get it from here, get lazy. But you need to know how to do it. So here we go. I clicked it. So if I come back here, you will see it, entire thing. But let's learn how to memorize it. So \frac, open, then what did I say? B over C, like that. Then you get this here. This entire thing is the denominator. This entire thing is the numerator, and it is delimited, grouped by this curly brackets here. So if I add 3, then you will see 3 appearing like that. If I do A plus, let's do X over Y here. So \frac, X over Y. Then you would have this here. Excellent. What if I want to put A in front of, in back of this, X plus Y, X over Y first? Then you go there and you see this is where the fraction ends. Then you do plus A, like that. And then if you submit this string for your homework, for your test, then the grader would know how to handle this or what you meant. So that's how you handle fractions. Next, let's do easy one, exponent. So let's click here. Oh, that's what it is. So if you do X to the A here, X goes here, and A goes here. If you have only one letter, then the A here. But even if you have anything more than A, for example, A2, it doesn't work anymore. See, 2 coming down. This really takes only one letter here. So what if you want to have A2? Then you got to group it with a curly bracket and curly bracket like that. That's why when I press this here, it gave me that. You see? So that I can put 2A. And then I put X here. Like that. Oh, I meant X, but doesn't matter. Okay, so we know how to do fraction. We know how to do exponent. And you see there's a whole gaggle of other things. Let me show you one more. Let's do square root. How do we do this? You go there. It doesn't show, by the way. You got to go, and then it pops up. And this is the square root, right? Here we go. Click. So now you can see that's the SQRT is the command. \SQRT. And if you want to do square root of Z, that's what you get. What if you want to do have a square root of A over B? You know how it is. \frac A B. Like that. So you can see, I can just put another square root here too. So what if I wanted to have a plus square root of C? I got to go to the denominator, which is this, plus \SQRT of C, like that. So this can be nested without any limits. So you can just feel free to nest here. So this is the idea. Backslash and the command, and then you have this curly bracket indicating the scope of how much it goes inside the square root, for example, everything you type here will go inside the square root. Everything that is outside will not go inside the square root, like that. As simple as that. And if it takes the two parameters, as I showed you with the fraction here, they will give you two parameters. What if I want to do cube root or nth root? What do I do? You saw it here. It was this one. Click. You see? Now I got two delimiters here. So I think this is the x here. There we go. And this is the cube root or nth root. Just like that. So you can find your way through here, but learn to type it. Because during the test or homework, it's far faster to type it. So, and you see, any mathematical symbol that you could conceive of are here. Just it's a matter of moving your mouse over and getting it. And say, let's do integral. Here we go. These are just symbols, right? It's not operations. But not that they do any operations anyway. So let's do the integral that we saw before in the beginning. So it was definitely the integral. So it's this one here. Click. So what was it? We had some fraction here. Let me remember what it was. This is cheating. So let me cheat by copying it here. And then let me copy here. I will go to the next line and paste. So this is what I want. And there's a way to go to the next line. I think it was a backslash. I forgot. Even going to the next line has a command for it. Was it double backslash? There we go. Okay. So we want to make this here by using this. So first of all is pi. How do I get pi? These are the Greek letters. Of them, this is the pi. So it says, do you see small there? /pi, pi. If you don't, I will go here. This is where I want to place it. So I will go and then find pi. Click. You see pi. See how it's matching the next line here? We have definite integral that starts from a and to b. How do we do this? It goes from a to b. You may say, oh, we matched it here. But you may say, well, they had no curly bracket. That's because it may be 3a to 3b, and they're covering bases here by providing us with the curly brackets. Without the curly bracket, if I say 3a is a disaster. 3 is you see, it's all messed up. So it's better to be conservative like that and use curly brackets to group them like that. And then we got to put what's inside the square root. So we got to have a parenthesis. You can actually have just parenthesis like that. Okay. And then I will put x squared. So negative x. How do we do exponent here? This is the one. But we learned how to do it. So we'll do caret character, shift 6, and then second power, plus 5, and after the parenthesis, I go, and then second power, like that. And then I got to do dx. There we go. Did I match it? I think I did. There are many other things I could show you, but they're all in here. It's a matter of being patient and exploring and finally finding the symbol that you're looking for.